Welcome back once again, Spazites, to another Transformers video review. Today we have Transformers Legacy Evolution Bomb Burst. Now, this character was originally a pretender who had a shell that looked just like his robot mode, and then the inner robot was a very plain humanoid-looking robot that basically just transformed by folding in half to in this case be a little jet. And but yeah, we got another pretender, or ex-pretender, now just a regular core class figure. I know some of these are getting deluxe and even Voyager class treatment. I believe our Autobot pretender leader got the Voyager class treatment, and then we also have this guy here, who was originally a pretender. I haven't opened him yet, obviously. I will be doing a review on him in the near future, not to worry. But anyway, let's go ahead and open up Bomb Burst and see what he's all about. So we'll be right back after a quick cut. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. Yeah, thanks. Here is Bomb Burst in his robotic Decepticon glory. He is a very tiny guy. Of course, he is core class, so there is that. But man, he is small. He is very small. He's even smaller than our previous one, Iguanodon, or Iguanus? Yeah, Iguanus. He's a little smaller in stature than Iguanus even, which I thought that was very surprising. He does come with 3 accessories, which Iguanus only came with the one that was part of a 3-part accessory deal. And yeah, he's got this little wrench knife thing that he can hold. And then he's got his guns that can attach to his arms, like so. He can't even hold his blasters in his hands, so they have to go on his forearms. But that's fine. I guess it's not a big deal. These are designed to be plugged in, so you can actually add them to other combat ready weapons, which is pretty cool. And I believe these blaster tips are blast compatible. Let me pull out a blast. I should just leave a blast out at all times. I'm testing enough. But yeah, very blast compatible, so that's cool. I do like that. Yay. And yeah, but you see these back here, these plugs back here. Let me see if I can find a we'll look at our build from, or our character Tarn from our last video. Let's undo one of his blasters and you can see what I'm talking about. The ends of these blasters have this here, and those are going to be the same combat compatible as these. So you can add these blasters to other weapons and stuff. It's part of the whole evolution, Evo Fusion thing that they have going on for the Legacy Evolution. Of course, that's been like that since the earliest days of the War for Cybertron trilogy. The weapons have been able to combine in different ways. So, I'm just glad they didn't continue doing the clear plastic on all the weapons, although I feel like that small amount of figures with the clear plastic weapons were really just singled out, and is silly to have those clear weapons on those few figures from the first for the first year of the Legacy line. But anyway, let's look at his articulation. His head can go that far left and that far right, and that is it. He cannot look down. It is not on a ball joint. It's just on a, I don't even know if it's a mushroom peg at this point, but it hides in there pretty well. His arms are on ball joints. His shoulders can go all the way around, go up that far into a T-pose, almost into a T-pose. They don't go up quite far enough. He does have waist swivel for such a small figure. That's awesome. His knees bend 90 degrees. He can kick this far forward and this far backwards. He does have a little bit of a backpack and his wrists are, or his ankles are on a, is that a ball joint? No, it's not a ball joint. It's a double hinge joint. So there. Oh, I also wanted to compare him to Core Class Rumble. So let me grab him really quick. He's up on the top shelf, and oh no, I just almost knocked down one of my other figures. But if you talk about a small figure, we do have Core Class Rumble here, who's only about half the size. A little bigger than half the size. But he is pretty small compared to the other guys. So I guess that's good. Anyway, I'm going to do another quick cut here, and we will get him into his robot mode, or his vehicle mode, and check that out. So we'll be right back after another quick cut. Thanks for watching. But before I transform him into his robot mode, I did open the instructions up and take a peek. You can fold this back a little, place what was his axe wrench into what will be the nose of his jet, and then place these two on the back and give him a flying jet mode, I guess, which is it's kind of okay. Is it supposed to be like that, or are they pointed up? They are pointed down, so just basically give him some back wings. Theoretically, you could point those up so that when he's in flying jet mode, these can actually fire lasers. But anyway, it makes him super back heavy. So unfortunately, because in order to do this gets in the way of this, and then so this can't close all the way up. Plus, these are designed in such a way that if you have it closed up, they'll be pointing like that instead of straight down. So it's kind of hit or miss. I'm not a huge fan of this configuration. I'd rather have him with his wings on his arms and holding his wrench gun thing. Although it does look like the wrench gun has another blast effect port there, so we will look at that in vehicle mode in just a moment. But okay, be right back. We'll look at this vehicle mode, I swear. Okay, here's Bomb Burst in his alt mode. Yeah, it's about Pretender level transformation. A little bit more elaborate. He does have the ball joints. But his arms just kind of float here. There's nothing to peg into or anything like that. I do like the bat wings that are molded into the missiles here, or the arm lasers, whatever you want to call them. Because in the original toy had the Pretender shell was a giant bat monster, and it had little bat wings on its back. So I always thought that was pretty cool. Or I think that's pretty cool that they added that into the robot thing. Here's this gun here. I did pull out some blast effects so that we could see him all loaded out with... Whoops. That's supposed to clip in there. I had a heck of a time getting it out, and now it doesn't want to clip back in right. So, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what the deal is. Come on. So anyway, there's blast effect. What? Is that not blast effect compatible? I thought it was. Huh. I thought it was blast effect compatible, but it doesn't seem to be. Well, that's a bummer. Those are blast effect compatible, definitely. I mean, I guess it'll hold. Pew, pew, pew. But doing that made the wings all flopped out. But anyway, here he is. In his vehicle mode. A little jet. Kind of cute. I like it. He'll definitely be displayed in robot mode, though. And then here he is next to Iguanus. With his rolling tires, where the original didn't have rolling tires. They were just bolted in. Iguanus in vehicle mode actually looks a little smaller than him in alt mode, so yeah, Iguanus is also always in robot mode up on my shelf. So, but there's my first 2 Pretenders so far. I still need to get the Autobot leader. I can't remember his name, and I hope we get some more Pretenders. Roboticized, if you want to call it that. I'm not sure what you'd want to call it. But I do hope we get some more Pretenders in their robot modes, as well as, yeah, just the rest of the Pretenders would be awesome. Even if it's just the ones that appeared in the Japanese anime for the Super God Master Force. But I would love to see all the American Pretenders as well, because we got a lot more Pretenders than they did over in Japan, I guess, which is odd. Usually Japan gets stuff that we don't get, but in this case, we got a whole bunch of stuff that they didn't get. So anyway, this has been my review for Transformers Legacy Evolution Bomb Burst. I had to look at the instructions. I couldn't remember Evolution. I hope you enjoyed my little video. If you happen to see this on hooks at your local store, pick him up. He is a funny, cute little figure. My only disappointment is that all the Pretenders aren't the same scale. That's what I would have liked to see, but I understand why they're doing them in different scales. The more popular guys are going to be larger, and the lesser known guys are going to be a smaller scale, just so it's not as big of a loss if they don't sell well. But anyway, hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please leave a comment down below, thumbs up, all that good stuff. If you aren't already, please subscribe. It's completely free for you to do and help me grow my channel. I'd really appreciate it. That all having been said, until next time, as usual, be kind, happy hunting, and goodbye. Don't forget to wash your hands, especially in between those fingers. And when you go out, please be safe. Bye. Bye.